I guess we're playing Donkey Kong Jr. I didn't even really want to, but...
Okay, we can play whatever.
No, it's too late now.
Welcome to the Donkey Kong Jr. No one wanted this episode. Okay.
Wait, if we're gonna play Donkey Kong Jr. Wait, do I not have Donkey Kong Jr.?
It's right there.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Okay. If we're gonna play Donkey Kong Jr., we gotta play it legit.
Okay. You gotta work with me here, okay? Hang on. Let me get my brain juices flowing real quick again. So that way I'll be exhausted and can't function for D&D later.
Oh, I'm already playing the game.
So Christian, you gotta hear me out.
I didn't even realize I was already playing the game. Welcome to Donkey Kong Jr.
You gotta hear me out. Raising Cane's is the perfect analogy for people.
Okay.
Okay?
I mean, I already believe you, but what's the explanation?
Think about a person with nothing. They're just anatomical position. You know what that is?
No, because I'm dead.
Well, is that the joke?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what that is in real life, though.
The anatomical position is the person standing with their hands like outward. So it's like to just display the human body, like a science type of thing.
Okay.
Right? It's like the base human form, if that makes sense. People go, this is just the natural human form there. It's this position. For anatomy, for anatomicals.
No.
So, think about that, right? Most people, no clothes, no makeup, no anything, just straight up, just a body in the anatomical position. And most people would say it's subjective. And some people would say, most people would be like, oh, that's subjective if they look good or sexy or hot or whatever, if you just look at a body. But I don't think that hotness or sexiness necessarily comes from looks. Okay?
I'm scared where you're going with this with canes.
It's
Don't say taste.
You could make a joke and say it depends on the person's taste. Like their taste in men, their taste in women, what they like or what they don't like.
That is definitely what I meant by taste.
But that's not what I'm doing. It's the raw feeling, right? The feeling of it's the feeling of sexiness, of hotness, of confidence that a person exudes that makes someone hot or makes them confident. Right? Like, I think makeup and clothes and whatever does not make a person hot.
Right. I think it can, accentuate that.
But it's the Raising Cane's thing is basically like Raising Cane's.
I'm dead.
Raising Cane's, okay. Their chicken by itself is absolutely terrible. It's so bland. No one cares about it. People like Raising Cane's because they like the cane sauce.
Well, this is where your analogy falls apart, because I don't like any dipping sauce, and I eat Cane's chicken bland.
But it doesn't fall apart. Because that's the point I'm making. Is people don't like Cane's chicken by itself because it's boring and bland, but they like the cane sauce. And my point is, if you need to have a dipping sauce to make your chicken good, then it's not good chicken. Right?
Yeah.
I've said that before.
But
if you need makeup or whatever, or clothes to be hot, then you're not a naturally hot person. But being hot is subjective.
Right. I think I'm following. So by me saying I like it without the sauce, I think it's good. Yet proving your point?
It's okay, so putting makeup or clothes on a person would be like metaphorically dipping them in the sauce, right? If people were the chicken, then clothes and makeup would be the sauce. And the confidence that people exude, the confidence people have would be their sauce. But in people's base state, they aren't always as happy, confident, sad, angry. They aren't exactly what people think of them as, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people are just a piece of Raising Cane's chicken. But sometimes it takes a person. Now, let me say it like this. It's going to make it easier. Imagine Raising Cane's chicken is bland, right?
Okay.
Now, imagine if they served Raising Cane's chicken with the sauce already on it. Right? Then that would just be a part of the meal.
Okay.
So if you serve Raising Cane's chicken with the sauce on it, then I would say Raising Cane is good chicken, because the way they make their chicken is with the sauce covering it. But how they present it and give it to you is plain. So you need an addition to make something good. But some people, like, presenting yourself and how you present yourself outwardly is you putting that sauce on yourself. And some people saying, like, oh, this person is boring, they just need someone to dip them in the cane sauce.
Okay, Dylan.
Sometimes you need another person in your life to bring out the interesting features in yourself.
Okay.
You understand that? It's like saying a YouTuber is only funny if he's with a co-commentator,
Okay, yeah.
right? Like, let's say you were only funny with me, or I was only funny with you, then
Right,
you or I
that.
would be the metaphorical sauce for the other person. Like,
Finally beat stage 1.
but that makes sense. And that's what I'm trying to say, is that's kind of just how people are. People are just like Raising Cane's chicken. As dumb as this sounds, I feel like I'm spitting facts. But it's also, the reason why that kind of thing is also subjective is because of what you said. Of, you like the just plain chicken. And some people do just like that. Some people do have their preferences, which doesn't make it good or bad. That's what makes people, that's what makes life, that's what makes everything subjective.
I'm balling right now.
I'm actually watching your gameplay and getting distracted. It's deciding how you're going to present yourself to others that makes you a piece of Raising Cane's chicken.
No!
You should have just committed, bro. Should have just went up. And now that I got that out the way, I wanted to say that. I wanted to put that out there for no reason other than I wanted to.
Glad you got that over with.